What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serrano's Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I am very excited because today we are doing a correction and coating on this beautiful Ford Expedition. But today I'm excited because Maxshine has finally released their brand new lineup of polishers. The new Maxshine 15 millimeter. I'm gonna tell you guys why I really enjoy this polisher from their previous version. So anyways, let's get started. All right, guys, the polisher we are using today is the MB 15 millimeter Pro. And I gotta say, thank you for changing the color on the polisher. This color just makes it bold and makes it stand out. The ergonomics feel really good. I feel like this one might be a little bit bigger from the previous models, but I see really, I'm okay with that, right? As long as we are improving the polisher, I'm totally fine with that. It feels good on the hand. One of the improvements, I see more vents on this one. So it has vents on both sides to keep your polisher running smooth and not hot. So I do love the ventilation system here as well as up here. Another thing that they added on this one is a stainless steel counterweight. So that is another plus. And I think this one, they upgraded the backing plate with more holes to keep your pad cool. So thank you. There's holes at the bottom, and then obviously you have them on the outside as well, and it performs really good. So those are just a couple things that I have enjoyed on this polisher. I really enjoy that they kept the same like flow of a slow start, right? So when you start your machine, it's not going to spin right off the bat. It's going to be a very slow start. It does have a trigger lock, and look at that. It is well balanced. Vibration has drastically decreased out of this machine. And as we bump the speeds, you can start hearing that power. And as you're switching gears, it's not just going right into that gear. It's like taking its time to get into that gear. And that is at a speed 6, full speed. Look at that. This polisher is going nowhere, and the power is there. God, that's beautiful. Now, which is the right polisher for you? I had a really good question, and somebody asked me, like, Carlos, with that much power, is this 15 millimeter throw or is this 21 millimeter Pro good for a beginner? I'm not gonna burn through the paint. And the answer to that is no. You're just getting that extra power for a nice cut, right? Should you be just starting into corrections, into paint enhancements. What is the right polisher for you, right? And I'm gonna be very honest. You would do just fine if you get a 21 millimeter or a 15 millimeter, right? Usually this 8 millimeter throw here is going to help you kind of just stay in control of your area, right? Keeping it very, very tight. The 8 millimeter throw, this is a perfect polisher. Really, this whole lineup, any starter detailer can do, right? On today's video, obviously, we showcase the 15 millimeter Pro, which this one comes in, I believe, at $329. I could be wrong on the price, so I do apologize. But you can use Serrano's 15 at discount, and you'll get 15% off plus free shipping, right? Now, I will say, some of you guys might say, wow, that is steep on the price, right? Well, after really thinking about the upgrades that they did from using a steel counterweight, right? They made these backing plates much better. They removed a lot of that vibration that a lot of people were speaking about, right? They removed a lot of that. It is a much smoother machine. They also added a 20-foot cord with a 360 swivel on here, so that way you don't damage your cord. Those are huge upgrades that for us as detailers, we are wanting and need in our field, right? Obviously, they integrated a little bit of bigger ventilation into that, and they upgraded, instead of 1,000 watts, now you have 1,200 watts of power, right? And that's for the whole lineup. I also saw they have a new rotary in red, which I hope to get my hands on that one and hopefully do a review on that one. Because I'm gonna be very honest, this whole lineup here, I love the color. I love really the upgrades that they did to the machines, right? And I'm gonna be very honest, when I saw the price, I think this 21 millimeters like at $369. I could be wrong, $329. I was like, oof, I don't know about the price. But once I started using these polishers and really seeing all the benefits I was getting and the improvements they made to the machines, the price matches the performance. And honestly, they just look really, really good. I hope that really this input, maybe if you were looking for your next polisher, I hope you go and check these products out. Again, I'm glad they finally upgraded the polishers. They made them different, but they also made internal changes to the machines because a lot of people complain that they vibrate a lot, that they're loud, that they're piece of crap machines. But I'm honest, I've had Maxshine polishers. I think I still have, I have all the polishers, but let me show you the previous versions. I'm gonna show you the 21 millimeter really quick. This was their 21 millimeter machine, right, with a 6-inch backing plate. You can even see the patterns of this backing plate compared to the new versions. You have more holes, right? The front of this backing plate doesn't have those cuts as this 21 millimeter. Let me show you. Hopefully you guys can see on the camera, but it has these little vents here, and obviously you have more holes for ventilation, right? So the previous model is also a 1,000-watt motor, right? This one here, I believe it should be around, I've had this one almost 4 years, and it works amazing. It does really, really well. So if we can compare on the power, we got a little bit of more power. Obviously, the previous model went from 2,200 up to 5,000 RPMs. The new ones go from 2,200 up to 5,200, right? So they upgraded that as well, a little bit as well. Comparing this little, I don't know what you call this, but this rubber piece, this one's here on the shorter side. The new ones are a little bit longer as well. They did add this rubber piece here, so when you're polishing, you can have a just ergonomically, it feels good on your hand. You know, as to this previous model here, it's a smaller gap, so you wouldn't be able to grip it just right. They definitely changed the rubber to a much smaller style, right? And obviously, as far as length, it is just a little bit longer. But I think they definitely did their homework. They went to the drawing board and they said, let's improve this, right? Obviously, drastic improvements with all these machines, which I'm very happy. And I was really excited at SEMA, kind of listening or learning about them. They didn't have them at SEMA due to there was, I believe, there was something in the machines that they did not like, and they didn't want to push that product out to show you guys. So I did love that, right? I was a little bit bummed because the machines weren't there, but I am also very appreciative to have the machines not there because quality control wasn't there, and they wanted to make sure they got this dialed in correctly before they showcased it. So for that, thank you, Maxshine. I was a little bit mad because they didn't have the machines, but listening and talking to them, and they said why, that to me shows a lot of character in the brand. And they didn't want to showcase something that was not going to be good. So I hope today's video kind of showed you guys the new polishers. Obviously, you can get them in 8, 15, 21. You can also get it in a rotary, which I'm so excited. I love the new colors. I love all the upgrades that they did to them. So if you have been looking for a polisher, hey, go check these out. I'm going to post them in the description down below. As always, Serrano's 15 gets you guys 15% off at checkout, plus free shipping. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. God bless you, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.